All righty. Oh God, this is so close. I don't know. Okay. Hey, everybody. Wow, this is really close and a little bit out of focus. Okay. Let me check and see what's going on. And I'll give it just a quick second for people to jump in. All right, there we go. Now I see people jumping on. Fantastic. Let's see if I can get this camera to focus. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, guys, how are you this evening? So I've done a lot of teaching around what it's like to grow a side business, but this is just kind of a really informal session that I wanted to do because I have got, basically I get a variation of the same direct messages and Facebook messages all the time. And that message is, how do you grow your business with a full-time job? I've been interviewed, I've talked on stage about this, all sorts of crazy stuff. And it's just a really recurring theme. So I wanted to share my story and my experiences with you guys and give you an opportunity to ask some questions. So this is a webinar, and so nobody else can see you if you are dialed in. I know I'm getting some questions about that. And if you do have a question, you can put it in the chat box and I will be able to see it and I'll do my best to answer it, or I will reach out to you after and answer your question individually if it's maybe not appropriate for the group, okay? So if you have questions, you know, go for it as we go along. All right, guys. So if you don't know me, my name is Soraya Goddard. I live right outside of Washington, D.C., and I own my own home business in addition to being a full-time Army officer. So I know I have like lipstick and long hair and all that good stuff, but I've been an Army officer for over 18 years. And in fact, right now, I am a battalion commander, which just means that I have been in a long time and I'm in command of a lot of people. I basically run a military hospital here in Washington, D.C., and I've done all sorts of things. I've been to Iraq, Bosnia, Afghanistan, and had a very successful career in the Army. I absolutely love it. I love and am proud of what I have done. But that isn't to say that I haven't had some challenges through the years. So I want to talk to you guys tonight about that, tell you what led me to start my own business, and then give you some tips about how you can succeed like I have succeeded in a side business, even when you have a full-time job. So let me just ask a couple questions. So if you're out here like listening to me, or if you're on here tonight, have you ever considered starting a side gig, but you maybe have seen the way other people have done it online, or maybe you've been asked to join someone in their business and you just didn't like what you saw? And so maybe you thought that it wasn't for you. Maybe you thought that everybody was like that, so that's just not your thing. Or maybe you thought about it and you're all in, but you don't feel like you have the expertise. You feel like you don't have time in your day to learn how to do it. Or maybe you've wanted to start and you're pretty excited to start, but you don't really know what the first step is, right? You have no idea how to get started. I know a lot of people have that challenge because they see the benefit, but they're not quite sure what the next step is. That might be you. Or maybe you are all in and you're gung-ho and you're super excited, but you're just fearful that you won't have the time to actually do it because you have kids and groceries and laundry and jobs and soccer practice and swim practice and band practice and gymnastics and everything, right? Or whatever your things are, right? Whatever your lifestyle is. So I totally understand all of those. I totally understand all of those. And tonight I want to talk about them. So tonight, again, we're going to talk about 3 simple steps to succeed in a side business, even when you have a full-time job. It's not as complicated as it sounds. Now, that's not to say it's easy, because anything worth doing isn't necessarily easy, but it's certainly not complicated. So let's rewind to about 2 years ago. I never really thought that I was the type of person to start a business. I just wasn't. I had at that point been in the Army for over 15 years, and I had a really rocking career. I was getting promoted early, and it didn't even cross my mind that I would need something else right now. Now, I knew that eventually I would need something else, right? I knew that eventually I was going to have to get another job when I retired from the Army, because at that point I knew that I wanted to do 20 years and retire with the military. And at that point, I always thought that I would start a second career. But I will tell you that it started to weigh really heavily on my mind that the Army is a high stress job. It just is. It's a high stress job. And many of you out there probably have really high stress jobs, whether that be a job within your home or a job outside of the home. Doesn't really matter. There is a lot of stress and a lot of demanding jobs out there. And so I wanted something in the future when I got out of the military that gave me a sense of purpose, because that's huge for me. Like, just the team thing with the military is, it's important to me. I wanted something that gave me some time freedom. I wanted something that was a little bit less stress, and I wanted something where I could set my own hours. And after years of working for other people and not dictating even when I got to go on vacation or when I got to, go into work or leave work or anything like that, like I've had no control over any of my personal choices and freedoms for a long, long time, which is okay because I love what I do. But I was dreaming and fantasizing about the day where all of that would be solved, right? All of those problems would not be an issue anymore. And so over the years, I had, again, back to the Army is just really stressful. And of course, I had been deployed multiple times and all of that was very stressful. And so I had been trying to manage my stress with some natural health products. I'm a pretty fit person. I like being healthy. And I was using some natural wellness products that I loved, and I was obsessed with them, and I was ordering them every single month. They were helping me manage my sleep. Without, the use of sleeping pills or anything crazy like that. They were helping me stay less stressed. They were helping me manage my weight. They were helping me have better and clear skin, all those good things. Basically, all these products that I was using were helping me feel amazing so that I could get after the intensity of my job and give it everything that I had. But it literally never crossed my mind that I knew that I bought these products from somebody, but I didn't really understand how much money or what kind of money those people made, which by the way, I will, hold that thought. Since I'm talking money, I want to tell you some specific things, but I'll wait till the end about what what kind of income potential we're talking about. But I thought that people, made a couple $100s a month, kind of knew that was a thing, but didn't really understand that people supported their families off of these kind of salaries, and not only supported their families, but supported their families with an incredible lifestyle and an incredible income. I had no idea. I just never really thought about it. And again, I had a job. Excuse me. I had a job. I had no idea. It didn't even cross my mind to think that I could do a side job while I was in the Army. So, okay, I've hit that. So here's my problem now. Someone told me, hey, look, you would be really good at the business side of this. If you already love these products, you already think they're fantastic, but let's get you started so you can start making money. And I was like, no, I don't have the time for that. That's nonsense. No way. No way. And so that was my kind of surface answer. I do not have the time for that. And I kind of sat on it for a couple days. And I was like, oh, it's interesting. And I do love these products. I'm ordering them anyway. Quite frankly, though, I didn't know if I could actually do it. I saw people doing it, and I just didn't think that it was for me. I wasn't sure if I had the skills. I wasn't sure that I had the time. I wasn't sure that I had the knowledge. I wasn't sure that I had the know-how. I wasn't sure that I had the drive to do it. I questioned all of it. And to be honest, it was probably some fear talking. It really was some fear talking. I loved the idea, but I was pretty fearful of it because that would mean that I would have to start something new. That would mean that I would have to learn some new skills, that I would have to put myself out there a little bit and talk to people. And I didn't know if I could actually do it. I really didn't. I had no idea. Here's the thing I did know though. I knew that I deserved something amazing in my future. Like, I knew it. I am not going to get rich being in the Army. Like, no way, no how. And I'm not necessarily saying that money is my only object, but I know in my soul that I deserve something amazing in my future. And I know that I'm willing to work for it. So at that point, I had a choice. I could basically keep doing what I was doing, or I could listen to this amazing woman who turned me on to these health products in the first place and just hear what she had to say. So I did. So I hopped on a quick call and I chatted with her, and she told me an incredible story about how she was in a Fortune 500 company. She lives in Northern California, which is actually where I grew up. And she was working a super high stress job. And when she became pregnant and she had her baby, she didn't want to go back to work. She begrudgingly did because she didn't have another source of income. And so she had to go back to work. But she knew that that was the day that she wanted to do something different. And so she did. So she built a fabulous online business with these natural health products that allowed her to leave her Fortune 500 job and pursue something that was extremely rewarding and with much less stress. And here, no joke, are the benefits that she talked to me about. She said, there's no boss but you. You work for you. So all of your successes and failures are all up to you, right? So no more bitching about the fact that you didn't get promoted, because guess what? You're in charge of you and you're in charge of all of it. She said, I have an extreme sense of purpose because I get to help people like you feel healthier, feel better, feel amazing. She said, I have time freedom. I get to work whenever I want, so I can be there for my daughter. I can put her to bed. I can take her to the park. I can do whatever I need to do with her, and I can work my business around that. She said, I'm so much less stressed. I set my own hours. And here's one thing that I really didn't even think about. She said, your income is absolutely unlimited. She said, nobody will tell you how fast or how slow you can grow your income. That is all up to you. And you can grow it as high as you want. You can absolutely grow it. So for me, being in the Army, where Congress literally sets my salary, and I have no way to change that, whether I am a #1 performer or a dud performer, Congress sets my salary, right? I can't affect that. And so the fact that she was telling me that I could basically determine my own income, that was huge for me. And then she talked about the teamwork, and I lit up. My face was like smile from ear to ear, because to me, that's all I know. Teamwork is all I know. All I know in the Army is how to accomplish things via a team. So she was speaking my language. In fact, when you really think about all the things that she talked about, it was my dream job. I mean, my dream job, I just didn't really know it. And so I was like, look, I don't know whether this is something that I should be doing. I don't know if it's the right thing for me. No idea, but let's check it out. Worst case, I make a couple hundred extra dollars a month, and I get my products paid for, and maybe pay a couple more bills, right? That's it. Like, that's worst case, absolute worst case. I get my products paid for, and maybe or half my products paid for. It's better than I was getting right now, right? So I decided to do it. So my fiance at the time, my now husband, and I talked it over that night, and we both got really excited about the possibilities. So that was about 2 years ago. And this lovely lady who I had the call with, she showed me step by step how to do it. She recorded a series of videos, and she showed me exactly how to do it in my spare time. That was 2 years ago. So now I've created a residual income where I make enough money to pay a good chunk of my bills. My tribe of women is growing every single month, and I am on track to, by the time I retire from the Army in 2 years, to have far exceeded my Army salary. So better yet though, I am now linked in with a tribe of women that gives me life. They're unbelievable. They're incredible businesswomen. They all have incredible stories. They were bloggers, they were nurses, they were doctors, they were teachers, they were other Army officers, they were stay-at-home moms, they were whatever. And some of them still are those things, but they are also now home businesswomen and successful home businesswomen. Insurance underwriters, like all sorts of crazy things, right? You name it, we've got one flavor of it. So if you're like, those aren't my people, trust me, we have someone like you. We have someone like you from all walks of life, from all parts of the city. So here's what I learned going through that process, step by step, what I've learned over the last 2 years on how to grow a successful business when you have a full-time job. Now, keep in mind, I have a full-time job that is not like punching the clock full-time job. So I am basically on call all day long, all night long. I have my government phone. This is my government phone. Sorry, I screwed up the camera there. This is my government phone. I always have to have it on me. I'm responsible for the health and welfare of 150 other people. I am legally in charge of things. I work from probably about 6 o'clock in the morning till about 6 or 7 at night. So a 12-hour a day minimum every single day, Monday through Friday, and then some hours on the weekends as well. So I get what hard work is like. And I'm not saying that to say that I work harder than you. What I'm saying is you can still make this business work no matter what. You just have to have the drive. So I'm going to give you guys ready? It's a big long lead in. The 3 steps that I have learned that I want to share with you. Basically 3 simple steps to succeed in a side business, even when you have a full-time job. Are you ready? Okay, number 1, have a mentor or a team that will step by step get you to where you want to go. Okay, this is huge. Have a mentor and a team. Here's the amazing thing about having a home business. You can partner up with just about everybody, and just about everybody can succeed in a business. But not everybody has the skills to mentor you to success, right? You can kind of do it for yourself maybe, but not everybody also knows how to teach other people how to do a business. And so I had no idea that that was even a thing that I needed to look out for. I didn't realize that I needed to seek somebody out that had business experience, that had success, that had systems in place, that had an incredible team that knew how to mentor you in business so that you can grow yours, right? And I lucked into that by accident. So I am not a genius. It was just dumb luck. I absolutely lucked into that. But you need someone who can teach you how to run a business from day 1. Here's the thing. You also need a team with no drama. This is kind of under the umbrella of step number 1 or 3 secrets, right? The first secret is that you need a mentor and a team that can get you where you want to go. So part of that is having a team that does not have any drama. You'd be surprised. There are just some people who aren't cut out to be business mentors, and that's okay. That doesn't mean that they're bad people. That just means that they're not necessarily your business mentor. You also need, under that same umbrella, people who have trainings that you can tap into. People who have trainings that you can tap into. So for my team, I have all sorts of recorded business trainings step by step that you can go through as fast or as slow as you want, that you can learn exactly how. We have Facebook groups, we have weekly mentorship sessions, all of that kind of stuff, all geared towards business. Now, there's a lot of people who do that towards the product, right? They want to make sure that you know about the product. And we do a lot of product mentorship too. But for me, I really want to make sure that you have the tools and the perspective to focus on the good things in your business. And we're not talking about long trainings. I'm talking about 10, 15-minute trainings that you can consume over your lunch break, or, listen on your iPhone when you're parked waiting to pick up your kids from school, things like that kind of trainings, right? Trainings that you can tap into that will propel you to success no matter where you are in your business. And then you need that team to support your goals and your way of doing business. Look, I do my business one way. You're going to do your business your way. I'm not going to force the way that I do it on you, but I'm going to share with you how we know succeeds, right? And you can adapt that to your personality, to your time schedule, to anything like that. So my number 1 business secret is have a mentor or a team that can get you where you want to go. You don't necessarily just want to join and lock arms with your sister or your mom or your neighbor. I'm sure they're amazing people. I'm sure that they are absolutely the best people on the planet, but do they have the business skills to mentor you? Quite often that just isn't the case, right? And so you kind of end up being alone and you're not quite sure who's going to help you, or you just never get to where you want to go. So having a mentor and a team is so important, okay? Number 2, you need a very specific plan with numbers on how to build your business because your time is limited. So what do I mean by that? Most people who are frustrated because they're not successful in their side business, they don't get anywhere because they are not spending their energy on activities that actually grow their business. they might be spending too much time on Facebook, or they might be spending time doing the things that aren't necessarily getting them new customers, getting them, new business partners, growing their business, helping people with products, things like that. They are spending their time perhaps on things that just aren't really fruitful. So in order to avoid that trap, you need to be able to have someone sit down with you in a 10-minute phone call and help you with a specific plan to build your business, because your time is limited. And so they need to understand what your schedule looks like and what your challenges are and how little time you have in your day. And this can be done in as little as 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day. If you want to build a second income, you can definitely find 10 to 20 minutes a day. Again, this can be while you're in the car. This can be, 4 o'clock in the morning, whenever you're available. It doesn't really matter, when your kids are at nap time, on your lunch break, anything like that. In fact, I have a whole block of a whole ebook that I made that's called the Lunchtime Business Success Guide, because I started out basically doing things kind of in between business meetings. That's just how I did it. It worked. But anyways, back to number 2, having a specific plan with numbers to build your business because your time is limited. Confusion sets in when people don't know what to do, right? And so if I just say, okay, ready, go, you're going to go, well, where do I start? How do I do this? It really helps if someone can just say, hey, look, these are the things that you need to focus on first. Don't worry about, wasting your time on all these extra social media things that you don't necessarily need. Don't waste your time on thinking you need a perfect picture. Don't waste your time on thinking that you need a perfect Instagram feed. None of that is super important. If you have it, great, fantastic. That's amazing. That's just one advantage that you'll have, but you certainly don't need it. Here, you want someone to help you with the things that actually matter. So you need to meet with a mentor and have them help you plan the best way to, build out your team. And here's the thing, if you love talking on the phone, great, fantastic. We can help you devise a plan that relies on you talking on the phone. If you love posting on social media, then we can help you devise a plan that, allows you to work through social media. If you like having people over and entertaining at your house, then we can devise a plan that, is all built around that. Really, it's about finding out what you like and what your goals are and helping you plan out your time the best. It's so easy. You just need to make sure that it's things that actually grow your business. So it's your business. No one's going to do it for you. But if you have a mentor and a team that supports you and a very specific plan with numbers of exactly how many people you should reach out to and how to build your business when your time is limited, it's totally doable. Okay. So the number 3 thing that I've learned is consistent daily action is the key. Now I know you're like, Soraya, seriously, this is not rocket science. Here's the thing. I'm going to give you an analogy. Which gets you fit over the course of a year? 20 minutes a day working out, or 60 minutes once a week working out? It's 20 minutes a day, right? 20 minutes a day. So it doesn't have to be 20 minutes a day at 1,000%, right? I know that's not mathematically possible, but you know what I mean? At 100%. But if it's 20 minutes a day at 80% every single day, you will build a crushing business. It will be amazing, amazing. If you spend an hour a week on Saturdays, you're not going to get the results that are better than the person who spent 20 minutes a day. And we can show you how to do that. It's really consistent daily action. It's making sure that you are just habitually in forward momentum, because that little forward momentum every single day adds up to massive, massive, massive results over the course of the year. It's unbelievable. And when you mix that with the power of residual income and all sorts of fun stuff that we can talk about, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Consistent daily action, consistent residual income, a team that's growing all the time. It's just a winning combination. So those are my 3 secrets. One more time, just as a recap: have a mentor and a team that have the skills that get you where you need to go. Have a very specific plan with numbers to build your business because your time is limited, and consistent daily action is the key. I'm telling you guys, I don't spend an hour every single day. I spend probably 20 to 30 minutes every single day, and then a little bit more on the weekends when I have a little bit more spare time. Now that's just me. If you're a person who's like, hey, look, I have an hour a day, Awesome. Freaking awesome. Then you can kill it. You can kill it. You can kill it. It's amazing. You'll crush it. It's fantastic. Consistent daily action of an hour per day. Oh my God. I like, yeah, so excited for you if that's you. Yeah, I see some of you saying, yeah, I've got an hour per day. Fantastic. Fantastic. And you know what? What if it takes you 4 or 5 years to build the business of your dreams? So what? What's the alternative, right? What's the alternative? Stuck in your job or stuck wherever you are that you're not super excited about with no idea how you're going to get out? Yeah, it seems to me like an easy choice, right? Super simple choice. Okay. So I hope that helped you guys. I hope that was fun. I hope that was interesting. Look, I'm not going to give you some big pitch. If you want to partner with someone who wants to help you with these, like I do, I would love to partner up with you. I would absolutely love to do that. I can help you. Our team can help you. I work with multiple six-figure earners. I work with people on our team that are well over 6 figures a month, and that is achievable. I mean, the sky's the limit. Or if you just want to make $200 or $300 extra and have some amazing health and wellness products paid for every single month, that's fantastic too. If you have a desire to grow a home business and you're not already partnered with somebody, let's see if we're a fit. I have the ability to help you with all 3 of these amazing skills that are really, really necessary to make sure that you don't waste your time and that you don't get off track. I work with a non-toxic wellness product company, a non-toxic wellness product company. So we have a whole line of products that everybody can enjoy. I don't care what your age, I don't care man, woman, it does not matter. They're absolutely amazing. They're all based on essential oils. So we have things like non-toxic soaps, dish soaps, laundry soaps, household cleaners. We have a whole kids line so that your kids are super healthy, a pets line so that your pets are super healthy, a makeup line, which I love to wear, of non-toxic makeup. So it's kind of a company for everybody. It's absolutely amazing. It's basically one-stop shopping for an amazing, healthy home. It's a 25-year-old company, so it's not a fad. It's not a fly-by-night company. It's been around for quite a while, and it's the world's leader in its market. It's an incredible company that has treated me very well. So if that sounds interesting to you, then you've got 2 options, and I'm going to give you the first option, which I think is the best. You can go ahead to sorayagoddard.com/business, sorayagoddard.com/business, sorayagoddard.com/business. And you can find out more there. So there's a couple things on that page that I want you to check out. Number one, you can start, you can look at our income disclosure form. So that is what's going to give you an idea of what kind of income is possible. You can make over 6 figures per month. Not everybody does that, but if that's what you want to strive for, you absolutely can. I definitely am striving for that, and I'm on my way. So that's amazing. If you are looking just to maybe pay some extra bills, that's fantastic too. If you're just looking to maybe cover like daycare or your car payment or your mortgage or something like that, like wouldn't that be amazing? Maybe an extra vacation a year, wouldn't that be amazing? So the sky's the limit. Whatever you really want, it's something that's achievable if you're willing to commit. So you can look at our income disclosure form there. That's number one. Number two, you can hear from a 22-year industry veteran and his take on that page about our company, what kind of products we have, all that good stuff. And number three, you can actually get started. And the way you get started is you buy what we call a starter kit, So really, you start with a kit of our products, because in order to be able to really represent the products, you have to understand what the products are. And I guarantee you're going to fall in love with them. They're incredible. And you've got a couple choices. You can either get a home cleaning kit or an essential oil kit. If you don't know what to do, you can link up with me on that same page. You can email me and find out, we can talk through it, and I can give you a recommendation based on your needs. Either way, go to sorayagoddard.com/business, and all the information is there. And that's really it. I would love to help you, because my passion right now is to help other people like you succeed in your home business. That is absolutely my passion. The reason why that's my passion is because someone did that for me. Someone saw potential in me and reached out and said, hey, I think you would be really good at this. What do you think? They saw potential in me that I didn't even see in myself. And so from that, I have learned that I need to reach out to other people and say, hey, look, I see potential in you that you may not see in yourself, but I know that you can do it. And oh, by the way, I'm going to help you get there, and I'm going to teach you step by step how. Are you willing? Are you coachable? And if that's you, then I would love to partner up with you. I absolutely would find nothing more exciting than to see you get your first paycheck, than to have you tell me that you had a surprise direct deposit in your bank account that you weren't expecting, and just to see what your reaction would be. Like, wouldn't that be fantastic? That brings me the most joy on the planet. So again, sorayagoddard.com/business. I'm going to pause here, and I am going to look and see if there's any questions that I haven't already answered. I think I've answered most of them just through talking. Let me see. Close the chat for a second. Okay. What is the requirement to start? So with our company, the requirement, there's 2 requirements financially to build your business. Number 1, that is to purchase a starter kit, and those starter kits are $160, which try to start a business for $160 anywhere on the planet. It's just not possible. It's an unbelievable bargain deal. And trust me, you're gonna love the products anyway. It's $331 worth of products that you're getting for $160. And like I said, there's 2 options. You can get a non-toxic home cleaning kit, or you can get an essential oil starter kit. And what that does is that gets you a membership to our company. And that wholesale membership does 2 things. Number 1, that allows you to repurchase products at 24% off the retail price. So you, in essence, get wholesale prices from then on. Could you imagine if Target said, hey, guess what? From now on, because you bought this kit, I'm going to give you 24% off for the rest of your life. Unreal, right? Okay, so you get wholesale prices. Number 2, it also allows you to earn a paycheck. So by being a wholesale member, you automatically become a distributor, if you so shall choose. If you decide not to, and you don't ever want to sell anything, and you don't ever want to tell anyone about anything, and you don't ever want to speak about it again, it can be our little secret, no big deal, you go on your merry way. But if you do want to earn a paycheck, and you do want to start sharing, and you do want to start telling people about the amazing products that are life-changing and that you absolutely love, which I'm sure you will, then you can do that, and you can earn a paycheck by being a wholesale member. And the only requirement is that you are on our auto ship program. It's basically a monthly wellness box. So basically all the requirement is that you spend 50 PV, which is the equivalent of $50 per month on products. That's it. That's it. And I'll tell you, the products that we have are things that you're already buying. It's stuff like face soap and dish soap and protein powder and makeup and toothpaste and pain cream and essential oils to help you relax at night and supplements and all sorts of amazing things. And these are all non-toxic, all the best ingredients, all better than organic standards, unbelievable quality. Again, 25 years of history and quality and excellence in our company. And it's quite an incredible company. And so we're just asking you to spend $50 so that you can be a student of the product, so that when people ask you about them, you can tell them about the amazing products because you're on the products. Can you imagine? Name another business on the planet where you can get in for $160 and then spend minimum $50 a month to sustain that business. And the other benefits, which I know you didn't ask about, but I'm going to tell you about anyway: no storefront, no office hours, no legal fees, no lawyer's fees, no work roll, no payroll, no workman's compensation, nothing. The company deals with all of that. All you need to do is go out and talk to people about the products, share some stories about how you like them, and see if they're open to giving them a try. That is literally it. Like, it's actually fairly simple. And we break it down step by step on how to do that. If you're like, I'm nervous, I don't like that, I don't want to do that, okay, cool, then you don't have to. But if you're willing to be coachable and you're willing to learn, then we can teach you how to do it. So that's the financial incentive. Most of us end up ordering over $100 a month for sure. In fact, sometimes even more, just because we love the product so much. So I don't really shop on Amazon or Target anymore because I get all my stuff from our company. So it's fantastic. It comes in a wellness box every single month. And the more stuff you buy, the more discounted you get. And then you get freebies every month. There's all sorts of fun things, bonuses and prizes. It's incredible. A house full of amazing non-toxic products is phenomenal. It's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the best possible health food store on steroids, but from your computer that comes to your door. It's so amazing. Okay, let me see. I think you've answered quite a few questions all in that big long answer. What else? What if you don't have a big Facebook following or Instagram following? You don't need any of that. Yeah, cool. No worries. Then you're teachable and coachable. That's really all we ask. Okay, awesome. So I think those are the major questions that I've seen so far. I'll wait for a quick second, see if anyone has any more. But if you're an introvert, ooh, good question. So believe it or not, I'm actually an introvert as well. It might not seem like it on this video, but I need a lot of recharge time, and I'm not super pumped about spending all day with other people. But I have found ways to work through that and to work around that, and it's totally doable. See, to me, it's all about the vision. It's the vision of me helping you build a business. It's the vision of me changing my life. It's me imagining that when I leave the Army in 2 years, that I don't have to worry about a job. It's me knowing that I can go on all the vacations that I want to all the places in the world, and I don't have to worry about where that money's going to come from. To me, it's the vision of the fact that I won't ever have to ask another boss for time off. Things like that. Those are the things that drive me. And so by comparison, it's really easy for me to actually just talk to someone about something that I already love. Because quite frankly, it's just like talking about a movie that you love, or a hair product that you love, or a dinner place that you love, or something else, a car, or whatever it is that you might love. Like, really, that's it. Hey, have you heard of this crazy thing? I absolutely love it. Is it something you might be open to taking a look at? That's it. Like, that's really it. That's honestly it. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun. I get to network. I get to travel. I get to meet up on at least a trip per year with all my girlfriends. I'm eligible for cruises, and you can get free trips and all sorts of crazy things. So all of that drives me, and all of that is really compelling to me, and pushes me in a good way to get a little bit out of my comfort zone. So if you're willing to play big, and you're willing to get a little uncomfortable, it's well worth it. The payoff is well worth it. And I think, just being honest, I'm never going to tell anybody it doesn't take work. It definitely takes work. But again, everything worthwhile takes work. And if you think back in your life, anything that you're really proud of, you're probably really proud of it because you struggled to achieve it, and it was well worth it. And I think the same of this. So I hope that helps you. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop it there. If you have any other questions, you can find me on Instagram at Soraya Goddard and private message me, and I'll answer you back. Or if you want to email me at soraya@sorayagoddard.com, and you can do that. But remember, I want you to go to sorayagoddard.com/business. You can sign up for a starter kit. I will get notified that you signed up for a starter kit. I will welcome you to the business. So here's how this works. There's a fly going around. Very nice, right? Hashtag real life, guys. Look, which, by the way, I want to show you. I don't know if you can see all this. Let me see. I'm going to expand my screen. I am not in some fancy film studio. I am sitting in my home office with workouts from my husband's business drawn out on the board, and there's a fly on my computer screen right now. Like, you do not have to be perfect. You do not have to be like a influencer on Instagram. You do not have to be some crazy, amazing beauty queen. Like, I don't, come as you are, imperfections and all, and we'll welcome you to the team with open arms. Like, I just wanted to say that because I think some people think like, oh my God, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not whatever, right? None of that matters. Like, come as you are, flies on your computer screen and all. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh yes. So the way this works is that you're going to sign up. Step 1, you're going to pick your starter package. Step 2, we're going to welcome you to the community. And step 3, we're going to get you started with all the tools you need to crush it in your business. That's it. Step 1, pick a starter kit. Step 2, we're going to welcome you into the community. And step 3, we're going to introduce you to all the tools so you can crush it in your business. Like, it's honestly that simple. So don't delay. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Otherwise, I will see you at sorayagoddard.com/business. Love you guys. Bye.